Hello and welcome to the Arsenal versus Huddersfield preview today. This game's going to be played tomorrow. We're getting into this period where it's about 3 to 2 games a week, so it's going to be a really tough schedule, and this is where we always capitulate. As an Arsenal fan, as an Arsenal supporter, you know, it's very hard at this point because this is when we fall off. We have high expectation and then it goes, and then at the end of the season it goes right up again. So hopefully that does not happen again and we can beat Huddersfield, beat Man United and win the majority of the games. Well, we better be winning over, if we seriously want to just get a top 3 spot, I'm not going to say top 4, top 3, then we need to be winning over 85% of the games that we'll be playing. So I think we can do that. We look very well now. Spurs have just dropped off. They've just lost to Leicester this morning. Terrible performance from them. They're just such a shit team. And then, yeah, so that's gone our way. Spurs actually have played 14 games now. We've played 13, so, and they're a point behind us. So if we beat Huddersfield, then that's a 4-point gap, and that's, you know, and with us winning more games and let's say they draw one, then that's a big gap, and yeah, that's hard to catch up. But I'll tell you what is hard to catch up, the 14 or 15 point gap of Manchester City. Yeah, I don't think anyone will be catching them, but I definitely think they'll be dropping points and they will lose a game just because their defence is useless and they lose one of those guys and then they're finished. And also, what if Kevin De Bruyne gets an ankle injury, Achilles, and is out for 2 to 3 months or even the rest of the season, or let's just say even 1 week, then, you know, what will happen then? How will they cope without him? All these questions have to be asked of Manchester City, but enough about the other teams. Let's get on to Arsenal now. I've just read here, this is looking really good. We've just signed I think it is Barcelona's technical director that's been there for 15 years. That's great news for us. It looks like Gazidis is finally doing what he has wanted to do the whole time without Wenger saying this or that. So this is really, really a sign of Wenger moving on, and this might be his last season, or even if he gets to the end of the season, which I think he definitely will, or he might still be there next season, but it's definitely a sign that that will be the last contract that's signed, I think. But yeah, so that's great for us. He's the guy who signed Neymar, which is quite amazing. Yeah, no, but that's so great for us. So anyway, that's great. Now into the starting 11. Now, choice goalkeeper. We say this every week. It's better check and go. Then the back 3, I'm going to change it up a little bit because just like everyone else is saying, and just like we know, Koscielny is a very injury-prone player, and especially in this period, we just got to be careful because we have such great squad depth this season. We should utilise that, and I believe that we should be resting some first-team players and bringing some of the Europa League players into the first team in games like this against Huddersfield. So I'm going to go with Monreal at left centre-back. In the middle is Per Mertesacker replacing Laurent Koscielny, and on the right centre-back, moving out right from his middle position that he's taken on in the last few games, is Mustafi. Then on the right wing back it's Bellerin. It will always be Bellerin. We don't really have anyone else here except for Debussy, but he's not playing at right wing back. And then on the left wing back it's going to be Kolasinac. And then the 2 central midfielders are going to be Granit Xhaka and Jack Wilshere. I'm going to drop Jack Wilshere back a little bit. I think he's better there because we can get the ball to him rather than him being up more, which is harder to get the ball to him, and then not being able to play the runs to the striker, but he can see the vision from back more, and that means more passes, more creative ability, and more goals, obviously. So that's going to be my 2 midfield pairing, and the front 3 is going to be Alexis, Iwobi, because Ozil will still be sick, and I'm going to do something weird here. Now, I think we should start Olivier Giroud up top, just because, hold on, I know he's been terrible in the Europa League, but we know he's good in the Premier League, and he could be good against the promoted side. We know we're good against promoted sides just because of our style of play, and it's just too much for them. So I'm going to go with Olivier Giroud there. Hopefully bring on Lacazette, maybe for even Alexis, because we know that Giroud and Lacazette work well together, so maybe bring on Lacazette even in the 50th, 60th minute, or 50th, 60th minute, I don't know, but so he can get that run out, and maybe rest Alexis for the Man United game, so everyone is at a reasonable fitness level for the big game at Man United. So that's my 11 for this game. I'm going for Arsenal. Hold on, let me think about this. Arsenal 3, Huddersfield 0. I think it's going to be a really good game. I think we're going to score 2 goals in the first half and then maybe 1 in the 70th. But here we go, Arsenal. Win this game and then it sets us up for Man United. It's a 3-game win streak if we can win this tomorrow, and you'll have the fans behind you, have everyone behind you. We've got all the good news of the backroom staff, all the new signings, all the rumours, and now we just need to win this game. Come on, you Arsenal! Come on, you Arsenal!